Another Black Lives Matter rally took place over the weekend in Prineville, and that brought out counter-protesters as well. Ariel Brumfield has more on why some people think the city's become a focal point for protests.
I spoke to some people out in Prineville today who shared their opinions on the recent protests, in addition to one woman who was born and raised in the area on the change she'd like to see. Tiara Bilbrook was born and raised in Prineville in the late 70s. She's been living in Madras for the last 6 years. She says she attended the first protest against police brutality in Prineville and says even though she feels racism is still in the area, she can see the growth in the community.
I was proud to be there. Prineville doesn't have a lot of people of color, so I was proud to show that I'm a person of color and I live there. And even though it's a small town, we're here and we hear you.
Bilbrook recently became better known after an interview she had with the Prineville police chief went viral. Even though there were differing opinions, she feels it's important the conversation continues so change can happen.
So in the school system, I would like them to just have more like mental health for the kids. People that they feel that they can trust, they can go to if something's going on.
She says she even had questions about safety involving Prineville Police Department and how the officers are being trained when dealing with people of color. Bilbrook met with the mayor of Prineville, who also asked why the protests have come to Prineville.
And I explained to him why not. You know, we're a small community, but we want a voice too. We want people to know that, you know, people of color, that we stand with them.
One woman I spoke with in Prineville shared her opinions on the protests and actions she's noticed across the nation.
I think that we're supposed to love each other, no matter what color or what race or where we're from. But we're also supposed to respect each other's property as well. And I've seen burning of the flags, and I think that is very sad.
The protests in Prineville seem to have caused more agitation than other cities in Central Oregon. Bilbrook shared why she thinks some in the community are responding negatively to the protest.
Coming from Prineville, I know that it was initially because they were nervous. They thought that their businesses were going to be harmed and there was, you know, a lot of things that were going to happen. It was more that they were just scared, uninformed, and once, you know, certain things got out, it made it worse. And then trying to explain to them that we really were we're peaceful. That's what everybody wants, is just to have their voices heard, but peacefully.
Ariel Brumfield, News Channel 21.